So let us start with today's session. Today we are going to discuss about the concept of string, list and dictionary. So we have already seen the number data type and boolean data type and their operators. We have seen the looping statement and conditional statements. Today we are going to have a look at another data type called as string literal, and we are going to have a look at collections in Python. So string is a collection of characters, and the string basically follow a particular pattern that it starts with the index 0 and it ends with string length -1. This is the character position. For example, let us say we have defined a string as hello. In this case, h would be at the 0th place, 0th index, e would be at 1, l would be at 2, L would be at 3 and O would be at 4. So the index values these characters take would be from 0 to 4, whereas the length of the string is 5. This is something to understand and remember, that your length of the string would be equal to the number of characters in the string, and the index value these characters take would be from 0 to string length -1. Okay. Now let us try to define a string object. So you can say str is equal to in double quotes hello. Then when you say print str, it will print the string object. Let us define another string as by. Let us use a third string which is equivalent to concatenation of string 1 and string 2, and then we will say print str3. Let us see what output we get when we use this concatenation operator with the strings. So do you see that both the strings were combined or concatenated? So this plus operator, though a number operator, but when used with string, it is basically concatenating it. Okay? If you try to concatenate a string with number, let us see what would happen. We get an error, okay, which is a type error, must be a string, not an int. So you cannot do this, but you can do this. Okay. Now let us say another operator, which is the multiplication operator, how that behaves with the string. So let us say string 5 is equal to string 2 multiplied by 3. Print string 5. What will we get is, we will get by printed 3 times. Sorry, this is throwing an error, so remove this. When you multiply it, you will basically get the output that by is going to be printed 3 times. So the plus operator concatenates two strings, and the multiplication operator basically multiplies the string that many times as many digits are given here. Is this clear? The behavior and the difference of these two operators, how they are behaving? Now strings have lot of inbuilt functions. A lot of these functions are defined in here. Before we start discussing these functions, I would request you all to please visit this link and have a look at it. These are all the string functions available to us in the Python programming language. Have a look at the string inbuilt function. So basically, whenever I say str dot being the accessibility operator, it allows me to access the different inbuilt functions associated with the string object. So do you see functions like rstrip, split, strip? Then in the top you have index is lower is upper, join, lstrip, rstrip, replace. These are all inbuilt functions available to us with the string object. Okay. Once you guys have a look at it, let me know. We will see some of the inbuilt functions in the string class. Done reading it? Having a look at it? So let's have a look at this program. Here we are defining a string variable with the value hello world, how are you? Then if I want to print the length of the string, I will use the method len and I will pass inside it str object. Okay. If I want to print the string in the lower, that means all small letters, I will use str.lower. If I want to convert every character into an uppercase, I will say str.upper. The function index basically returns to me the position from where the word R would be coming. So if it returns a positive value, we know that this string is a substring of the main string. If it returns a negative value, we will know that it is not available in the main string. And then we have got this string dot replace, which basically is going to replace this comma with a semicolon. And here we have got another string which is stated as lot of space, my name is space in between, and then Tom, and then lot of space. The purpose of the strip function is to remove the white spaces before and after the string. It will not remove the white spaces in between the string, this will not be removed, but it will remove the white spaces before and after the string. Let's run this program and see different outputs. So the first output we get is length of the string is 24. This is in all lowercase. This is in all uppercase. The R is available at index 17. Let's calculate. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Okay. So from the 17th index, R starts appearing, which is correct. Then we have replaced comma with a semicolon. Perfect. Then this is the string 1, my name is Tom, with lot of white spaces before and after. And this is the string printed after the white spaces are removed using the strip function. Is this clear to you guys? Karthik, Monica, Renuka, is it clear to you guys also? Okay. So let us take a practice question. I'm going to give you guys few simple questions and then we will later complicate them. So the first question is ask user to enter a string. If the string entered is in lowercase, print it in all upper and vice versa. For example, if the person has entered hello, you have to print hello. If the person has entered bye, you have to print bye. Simple question. You will have to use two new functions in here. Try to see what all functions are available with the string class which you can use. You will find these two functions in here. Try this out, please. Correct. Let me know when you guys are done. So one person is done. What about others? Karthik, Renuka, Monica, are you guys done? Not totally correct, Karthik. So what function did you guys, were you guys able to find out what were the two functions which you have to use? So to find out whether your string is all upper or all lower, there are two functions available called as is upper or is lower. So if string dot is upper is true, then you simply say print string dot lower or print string dot upper. So if I run this, okay, simple program. So there are two functions available called as is upper, is lower. We have to use them. Have a look at this program. If you have any questions, let me know. Is this clear to all of you? Let's try another program. So you have to write down a program which asks user to enter a string. Then you print its length of the string. Then you have to replace all the vowels available in the string with capital Z. Okay, please solve this. So for example, if I've printed hello, my output should be this, a sample data which I'm expecting as output. Requesting you guys to become presenter just to see your screen and the output you guys are getting. Karthik, is your system fixed now? Okay, good. Okay, Monica. Okay, Karthik. Okay. So you have replaced one vowel, which is A. Similarly, you can replace other vowels. So this is fine. You just have to add for other vowels. So you will be solving this program like this. Here, you get a string, but after replacing A from Z, you get a string. Then you use this string to replace I with Z. Then you use the second string to replace E with Z, you get third string. Then you use the third string to replace O with Z. Then you use the fourth string to replace U with Z, and finally you print the fifth string. This will replace all the vowels from your strings one by one. A, I, A, E, I, O, U all will be replaced by capital Z. Okay. You could also do the way Puneet has done. You can use the same string variable like even Renuka was doing. You can have the same string variable, that is also fine. But this is just to avoid any confusion. Okay. All of you clear with this approach? All of you clear with this approach? Okay. Now we are going to discuss about the concept of collections in Python. So basically, so far we have seen singular variables, okay, in singular items like one number, one float, one boolean, one string. Now, how about a collection of different entities? In Python, you can actually go ahead and create elements belonging to the same data type or of even different data type. So the collections in Python are broadly classified as a list, a tuple, a set, or a dictionary. Out of these two, list and dictionary we will be doing in the class. Tuple and set are for your assignment. As an assignment, you guys have to do tuple and set. So let us have a look at what is a list and what is a dictionary first. So list is a collection which is ordered and changeable, and it allows duplicate members. So list is a collection element which is ordered. That means the entries are in a particular order the way you have provided. Changeable, that means that you can modify the list contents, and it can allow duplicate members. You can have the same entry one more time. Whereas dictionary is a collection which is unordered, that means the order in which the data is entered may not be the same in which it is going to get printed. Changeable, you can remove, add elements. Indexed, what does index mean? We will understand when we discuss about dictionary. No duplicate members, why that is also there. Again, we will talk about when we understand dictionary as a structure. So let us first say list. In Python, the lists are a little bit more flexible than in other programming languages like Java because it allows a collection of different objects in it. Okay. Besides that, it is changeable and it is ordered, and it also allows duplicate member. So let us see a list example and some of the inbuilt methods available with the list object. So this is a list. Here you see strings, physics, chemistry, and some numbers. So list is a collection of string and some numbers, and there is this list too which is only numbers. Okay. Now if I want to print the list one zeroth element, like strings in list also the indexing starts from 0. So this is at 0th position, this is at first position, this is at second, this is at third position. The length of the list is 4, but the indexing value is from 0 to 3. So if I want to print the list element which is at 0th position, what will get printed? What will get printed? For list 1 at 0th position, what will get printed? Yes, this will get printed. Then for list 2, I want to print the elements between 1 to 5. Let us see till here. So between 1 to 5, this is at 0, this is at 1, 2, 3, 4, and at 5th we have 6. So basically from 1 to 4 will get printed, this will not get printed. Okay. So these are the 4 elements which will get printed from the content 1 to 5 from list 2. Then if I want to update an item in the list, I am saying list 1 at the third position provide 100 and then print list 1. Let us see what happens. So at this position where it was 2000, the item is updated and it has become 100. Do you all see this? One is at 0th index, 2 is at 1 index. So 2, 3, 4 and 5 will get printed. So we have to print values which lies within the range 1 colon 5. This is at index 5. This will not get printed. These 4 elements will get printed. The first position is this, the fifth position is this. Yes, this will be printed but not this. It will print from 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Now let us try the next function. The next function is the deletion. So if I want to delete from the list, like I say delete list to 3 and then I say print list 2, what will get deleted? In the list 2 I want to remove the element available at the third index. What will get deleted? 4 will get deleted. Very good. So the list printed would be 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. Then I want to remove 6 from the list. If I want to remove a particular entry from the list, I will simply say list2 dot remove 6. So what will get printed now? 1, 2, 3 and 5, 7. Okay, fine. Is deletion clear? The delete is for removing an element at an index. The remove function basically removes the element itself. Renuka, is it clear to you? Okay. Then let's try out other functions in the list. Iterating through the list. So for iterating through the list, we simply say for I in list 2, the operator used is the in operator, print I into 10. Okay. So what will get printed? 10, 20, 30, 50 and 70 should get printed, right? Because in the list 2, these are the elements. So for I in list 2, so for each I, so I will be taking values whatever in this list 2 element, all the values. That is what the in operator is doing. It is going to iterate through every element in the list 2 and assign the value of that to I. And then we are multiplying I by 10. Okay, this is the output which we get. Then we are trying some other functions. The length of the list, similar function like you used in string, to find the maximum element in that list, the element which is the largest, the element which is the minimum element in the list. Find whether the list contains a particular element or not using the index function. And list dot reverse basically reverse the contents of the list. So length of list 2 is 5, maximum element in that list is 7, minimum is 1. Position of the element in list 1, which is 1997, is position 2 because it starts with 0 index. This is the list printed in the reverse order. Have a look at this program. If you have any questions, please let me know. Max and min will not work properly for the mixed objects, obviously. Now delete is also a function, like you have length as a function. Similarly, delete is a function which is basically going to delete an entry for a given index. Okay. Okay, so I believe this program is clear to all of you. Now, what I want you guys to try is there are some more functions associated with the list entity, like append, clear, copy, count, extend, index, insert, pop, remove, reverse, and sort. I want you guys to write down a program where you create a simple list and try all these functions in that program on that list. Okay, is this clear to you? So there are some more functions available or associated with the list object. I want you to write down a program by creating a list and using all these functions in there. Please attempt. Let me know once you guys are done. Done trying? Okay. Okay, great. Any questions in there? Renuka, Karthik, are you guys also done trying? Done for few? Okay, Renuka. Good. So now we will see an important function and a very useful function in the string class. Please pay attention. That is known as the concept of split and join. The purpose of split function, this is a string function but it take uses of string and a list. That is why I am teaching you now after we have discussed the list. Splits breaks the string into a list of substrings based on a delimiter or a separator. For example, let us say our strings look like this, hello. So what is the separator in here or delimiter? Comma. Okay, comma is the separator or delimiter. So I can basically remove this and split this string into a list of substrings. That is the purpose of split, to break the string into a list of substrings based upon the delimiter or a separator. The purpose of join is to basically concatenate the list by using a separator and make a string. So the purpose of join is to concatenate the list by using a separator and convert it into a string. So here we have a string which has got hello colon world colon how are you in all colons with every word. So we are splitting the and creating a list based upon colon. So we get this list. Then we create a new separator called as semicolon and we say string 2 is s dot join list 1. So string 2 would be hello semicolon world semicolon so on and so forth. This is how it will behave. Have a look at the output. Let me know if you guys have any questions. Output of split is a list, yes. Yes, Puneet. Join will be a string. Monica, for the extend function, you have to extend by providing another list. I'll show you how I have done. First tell me, is this clear? This is an important function guys, split and join, and very helpful functions and very useful. So don't take them lightly please. It might look easy but they're very helpful. Clear to all of you? Renuka, Karthik? Okay. So let us see the extend function. In the extend function, you have to extend a list by another list. So I've created that list Q by creating a copy of my list P and then I've used extend in here. Okay. You extend the list by another list. That is the correct usage. And Puneet, you want to see the insert function? Insert. Insert we have seen with the append function. here. You can append to the list, or you can insert at a given position an element. So for example, at the third position or the third index, I'm inserting a string. Clear? Yeah, you can have a number as well. I deliberately gave a string. Making you the presenter to see what is the problem at your system. You are inputting a string because you have put 5 in single quotes. It is a string. Remove the single quotes. Just say 5. Okay, any questions on list or strings? Let us see one last example here. This will be using both the split function and the in operator. We are asking the user to enter a string. The idea is to count how many vowels are there. Then we create a vowel list. Then we are splitting the string by nothing. So this will basically remove the string every character and put that in the list. For example, if I have inputted the string hello, the list will contain HELLO separately. Let me show you this. For example, I inputted the string as hello. So this would be my list. Okay. Sorry. I'll be inputting the string like this with spaces. So it will basically split each character on a space, and this would be the elements in the list. Then I am trying to find out for I in the list if I is in the vowel list. So I am iterating through each of the alphabets of this list. If the alphabet is also in the vowel list, that is this list, then I'm going to increment the vowel count. And finally, I'm going to print how many vowels are there in that alphabet which the user has entered. So one vowel. Okay. So we are using both the functions of split and the in operator to count how many vowels are there in a string provided. This is clear to you guys, this program? Puneet, can you rephrase the question and ask in English? Sorry, I'm not able to understand it. The function of the or the purpose of the in operator is to basically evaluate whether a particular value is available inside a list or a not. So if I in vowel list will basically means if the I letter which is fetched from the list 1 is has an entry in the vowel list. If it has an entry, then we are incrementing the count. The in operator purpose to evaluate whether a particular element is in the list or not when used with the if function. When used with the for function, it will take every value of the list and assign it to I. That was a good question. Any more questions, anyone? Anyone has any other question? Okay. Let us take a break of 10 minutes in here, and after the break, we will talk about a collection type called as dictionary. It is interesting and a little complicated at the same time. Rather, we will make it complicated by combining dictionary and list together, but we will see that after a break. So, take a break of 10 minutes, guys. Thank you. Okay, resuming the session. I hope you all are able to see the screen and hear me. So dictionary is also known as a hash or a map structure in some other programming languages. A dictionary is basically an entity where values or data is stored as a key value pair. A key is associated with a value. Sometimes it is also known as associative arrays. So an array of keys or a list of keys as per Python is associated, this is the association operator, to a list of values, and the pair of key value should always be unique, has to be unique in the list. That is why in the dictionary, that is why dictionary do not allow duplicate entries unlike the list object. Okay. So dictionary is also known as a hash map or a associative array structure. The value or the data is stored in here as a key value pair. A list of keys is associated to a list of values, and the pair key value is always unique in a dictionary. Let us create a dictionary. It is created with the help of curly braces. So you curly brackets. So you create this dictionary of months where you have this as key, which is a string, is associated with help of colon to this value January, comma, this is the second data key associated with value. This is the third data set, this is the fourth data set. If I want to print the list of keys, I will get the output 1, 2, 3 and 4. If I want to print the list of values, I will get the output January, February, March and April. Let us say I want to print the dictionary value associated with the key 1. So January will get printed. If I want to print all the keys inside the dictionary month keys list, this will get printed along with dictionary month I. This will print the values associated with the key. Let us see this. So this gets printed, then the dictionary key value gets printed. Do you all understand this print? Are you all able to understand this print? Yeah, they are all string. Yes, we are printing the key value pairs. I being the key and the value. How can you print the value? By accessing the dictionary with the key. This will give the value associated with dictionary months I. So the I key value would be printed by this, like you have seen in this example. Okay. Now let us try to print dictionary month items. It will print the entire dictionary. Keys will only print the keys. Value will only print the values. This is the dictionary items. This is the dictionary key. These are the dictionary values. So dictionary starts with curly braces, curly brackets. We have a key value pair, that is one data set. This is the second data set. This is the third data set. This is the fourth data set. To access a particular, to find a particular value associated with the key, you use this. This will basically print the key and the value associated with the key. This will print all the items of the dictionary. This will print all the keys. This will print all the values. Is this clear? It's a dictionary. Let us take a assignment problem, practice problem. Create a dictionary I hope the question is clear to all of you. Create a dictionary of employee details having an employee ID as the key, employee name as the value associated with the key. Then ask the user to enter an employee ID. Based on the employee ID provided, return back the employee name after reading it from the dictionary. Clear? Simple question. Please attempt it. You can take help of this code. Try this out, please. Okay, Puneet. Okay, good. Good job. Have others tried it? Monica, Karthik, Renuka? Are you all getting the answers? So you can paste your code. I can have a look at it. Some of you do that. Just paste your code. I can have a look at it and know that you guys are done. Okay. Okay, we are going to now have a look at another example implementation of dictionary. But this time, instead of value, we basically have a list. So here, look at this dictionary created carefully. We are creating a dictionary of employee where we have a key which is associated with a list of values. The list of values have the name of the employee, the designation and the age. Similarly, another list associated with second employee, name of the person, designation and the age. Now let us see how we are printing it. For I in dictionary employee dot keys, we print the details ID as I, name as dictionary employee I0. Okay. For the ith key, access the zeroth element. So Tom will get printed. For the ith key, access the first element. So CEO will get printed. Second element. So 54 will get printed. This is how you are accessing the entries. Okay. Have a look at this code. Read it. If you have any questions, let me know. Is the code clear? Let me know if you guys have any questions. So Python in this terms provides a lot of flexibility to create complex data structures. giving you guys some assignment problems to solve. Yep. Any questions? How to reverse without using reverse function. That's an assignment. Okay, so that's all we have for today. That's all we have for today. Any questions? Anything which is not clear? How was today's session? Was it tough or were you guys able to manage? Tough, yes. Okay. Yeah, it's a tough life. Yep, I agree. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, the concept is tough, and because of so much flexibility Python provides, life gets a bit challenging. There is a good link on Python, though the information is a little concise. But you guys, I would suggest to go ahead and explore list, tuples, sets, and dictionaries from this link. Okay, I've shared the link with you. Explore the collections, which is list, tuple, sets, and dictionary from this link. Okay, this might help you guys. Okay, so I will see you all tomorrow then. Tomorrow we are going to discuss about file handling and regular expression, and if time permits we will start with object oriented Python. So I'll see you tomorrow guys. Thank you so much for your time today. Take care. Bye everyone. Bye.